Hi, my name's Toby, and today I want to share a really interesting discussion that I had with a legal client of mine in the last couple of months. So I was delivering a workshop focused on how they could communicate with more clarity and with more simplicity to their customers. And we were exploring the impact of blocking language, and within their particular legal context, we were talking about legalese and how that can get in the way of effective communication. And what was really interesting when we looked at their legal documents, the contracts and the emails that they providing legal advice, was that we made a distinction between two types of information or two types of language that they were using to communicate. So on one side there was what I would call a necessary nuance. So for example, in the contracts that they showed me or the emails they showed me, there are some points or clauses or sentences that were complex, that were long, but that nuance was necessary because the legal issue being referred to was inherently complex. They also highlighted, we also explored words and terms that were technical, and I, as a normal person, didn't know some of the language they were introducing to me, for example, in relation to data protection. But that also felt legitimate, and that felt like it was something that they could explain to me. They could clearly bring that complex terminology to life. But there was another category of information that I described as lazy legalese, which I didn't think was acceptable. So when we looked at some of the contracts that they showed me, there were some terms and expressions that just felt redundant. They didn't feel necessary, and they felt very stylized. And I asked some of my participants, well, why do you write in that style? And they said, well, we've always written like that. That's the expectation within the legal world that we operate. And that I didn't accept. In a very respectful way, I said, no, that is something that can be improved. That type of lazy legalese just blocks understanding. It just gets in the way of effective communication. And I also highlighted that there's a fantastic opportunity for you as participants, for you working in the legal world, to replace that legalese with more simple, accessible language that can help your audience, your customer, access more effectively the documents that you're sending them. And that felt like a real opportunity to take and move forward with. If you want to find out anything more about my workshops in trying to promote a more clear and simple and effective communication style, please do get in contact with me, Toby at tlp.lu, and I'd be happy to hear from you. I wish you a good evening. Goodbye.